Hey guys, this is Ray. So I wanted to try something completely new today so that you can understand how much fun it could be, or scary at first, when you start to enjoy lucid dreaming. I'm going to go back to one that I took note of directly on my computer because I had so much to write that I decided to get straight to the keyboard to type this one up. So I'm going back to October 4th, and I'm just going to read this to you. Again, I hope it's fun for you. May not be fun for you, may just be insightful, but I hope you think it's fun. So, October 4th. This morning I woke up remembering I had several dreams. The two that come to mind off the bat are as follows. 1. Tracker was in my dreams. I wasn't sure I was picking him up, but I was picking him up to carry somewhere. When I picked him up, he held his leg like he was going to pee. He was against my side, and his back leg furthest from me on my left was raised. And then I put his left rear leg as I carried him. It could have been that this dream followed the next one. It seems we were on a desert environment, sort of packed hard floor maybe, with shrubs. By that I meant packed hard ground. And then dream 2, this is where it gets really fun. I was inside a building of some sort, glass windows facing the outside world, which appeared to be a large track, a dirt race track, like dirt on the beach. Cars were racing around the track, the oval was towards our left, and the ellipse was away from the window, running quite parallel to the window I was looking out of. Cars were going in a counterclockwise direction. And then I put, not cars, really it was trucks and big vehicles. Then suddenly I saw a truck and I recognized it for whatever reason as Josh's truck, even though I don't know if he has a truck. His son was with him and he was driving the wrong way on the track at a really fast pace. Not many were seeing what was about to happen since they hadn't looked far enough ahead. But I saw the accident coming. Sure enough, he rounded the bend from the left, going clockwise, and approached what I believe to recall as an 18-wheeler. Bam! When the crash happened, people in the room I was in began to panic. I walked calmly through the sea of panic and I got close to get a closer look, but I didn't need to since Josh revived his broken truck and got it up to speed once more to directly crash into yet another oncoming vehicle. His son was hurt severely at this point, and the truck was ripped into at least 2 portions. Josh somehow lived and got to the window really fast. His right lip, which was to my left since he was facing me, was torn like the Joker's in Batman. People really panicked then. I went back towards the door because for some reason I felt Josh was going to finish off his son. I don't know if I was walking to the door to get out or to get to him, but I do know that the more calmly I walked, the more the chaotic actions around me did not interact with me or impact me at all. And by that what I mean is, remember, I was in a room full of people. When all the panic began, there were things flying everywhere. People were throwing stuff, falling over, all kinds of things were happening, just like you see in those action movies. But the less panicked I was, the more slowly everything around me seemed to be moving. And I knew at that point that I was dreaming. Now, had I only taken the next step, which is to spin around, like I keep saying, like Wonder Woman, I probably would have continued dreaming for an extended period of time, and I would have walked out of that door with something in mind so that I would have opened the door and been where I wanted to go. That's what lucid dreaming is like. You can recognize all these things, and as I read this, it was really cool because this is from back in October. And once I recall information from back in October, I start to have these memories tied to, to rewire my brain, to have a longer attention span. Helps me to remember that, yes, I do have these very vivid memories of what happened from back then. And rereading these things sometimes allows us to re-engage those parts of our mind. There's a movie I strongly recommend for everybody if you're interested in seeing what I'm talking about where it comes to reactivating memory in certain ways. It's called Inside Out. It's a children's cartoon, and it's also a very emotional cartoon for adults, in my opinion. So that's what I've got for this week. I hope you enjoy it.